Hey everyone, welcome to Sims Paradise. So in this episode, we're actually starting out in a different location than normally. And we're not, this isn't a new series or anything. This is just Evan, who, if you guys remember, is, now a teen. But he's come to visit one of his close friends, from school, who, actually, this house you might remember, because his grave's still there. But Zachariah Jones. Zachariah was a part of my Sims 1 series. And this is actually his little brother, Isaac, who is now all grown up, who adopted a child. And his child is now a teen. And he is close friends with Evan here. And his name is Damon. These guys are like really close friends from school. And so these guys are just chilling before he has to head out to drama class. But he wanted to talk to him about something. And there's an actual storyline coming up with these two, actually. And the storyline does revolve around Evan. And Evan, these guys have been friends since elementary school. Let's just put it this way. And Evan kind of always had a little bit of a feelings for Damon. But he's never really acted on them. And now that he's a teen, a lot of things are starting to change with him. And when things change, things can really make a lot of things come up. So I think he's going to probably have some type of thing down the line with Damon where he ultimately ends up trying to flirt with Damon. And we'll have to wait and see how Damon feels about that, because we don't know Damon's sexuality. But I definitely think that Evan could potentially go both ways. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just think that I've never really had a sim that was bisexual. I know I had a sim that was straight into guys, but I've never had one that was bisexual. And I think for him that he's going to be a little bit different type of sim. Like, he's going to be a sim that has a boyfriend and a girlfriend at the same time. It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit something I never did before. And we're actually going to continue playing with them, is what I mean. Because I know Sims out on their own, we kind of already did that. But this is going to be a little bit different, because we're going to see their relationship as it pans out and everything like that. But I'll be back once we get back to the house. Okay, we're back home. Evan is actually out at his drama class, and so now I think that we were just gonna chill around the house a little bit with these guys. And there's one talk that these guys have really been wanting to have. So their relationship has not been the greatest right now. Like, they really have no romance. Really have no time for romance. And it's been a little while since they did anything. And whether or not they really want to continue their thing. I think, as for Aidan, he wants to have, like, these moments as a couple. But as for Dean, he's, like, overexerting himself. And what that means is, like, he's putting all his time into making sure Evan's doing what he needs to be doing for school, and and taking care of the pets, has the vet's office and all that. And ultimately, I just think he's just overexerting himself and not really giving his husband the time that he needs as a relationship. And obviously, that's something that needs to be fixed. So, obviously, Aiden's trying to do what he can to um, try to rekindle their little flame that they have. And now that they have this time and the butler is here, maybe they can try to have a little bit of time together. And I don't know why it's saying first kiss, because these guys definitely kissed before. But okay, so they're definitely having some alone time now. Meanwhile, Annabella is back. Evan, I definitely think you should check up on your pet, Roseanne. Okay, so Annabella needs a little bit of attention now. Um, And apparently Ambrose is trying to live his life just like Aidan is. That's gonna be interesting. And alright, it is getting late though in here in Sims. I'm gonna go ahead and have people head off to sleep because they got school tomorrow. Annabella's gonna go ahead and get into bed. Or in a shower real quick. Aiden's gonna give her a bath, I mean. Meanwhile, Dean's gonna head off to sleep. And Evan's heading off to sleep. Alright, I think I'll pick this up in the morning. Aidan just got a phone call, and the phone call was not a good one, but it pretty much was from the state stating that they only had a certain amount of time to vacate the premises because of the fact that the owner of it, Liam, is selling the place. He wants to sell it, meaning that they can no longer be here. They have to pretty much pack up and leave. And he's like, I'm confused. He said, Jessica, he sold the place to Jessica. He said, but they said when Jessica passed away, it was still in Liam's name. So Liam wants to sell the place. We have so many days to find a place, and we have frankly no clue where to go. So I think we're going to go ahead and end it out here with that huge bombshell that these guys pretty much have to sell this beautiful lot, pretty much. They have to sell this lot to someone else. That means they have to go somewhere else. They have to move somewhere else. And they have no clue where they're going, but they only have a certain amount of time for them to move out. Only time will tell what these guys have planned on doing. What will happen with the whole Evan situation when Evan starts to realize that he has feelings for his best friend. And I just realized that he never even revealed what his best friend's name is. And his best friend's name is Damon. I think I told you guys that, but I don't remember. But Damon, we'll have to wait and see how everything pans out. But as of right now, the only people that know about having to move is obviously the butler, because he was in the room, and Aidan and Dean, and Annabella was in the room, but she really didn't understand what was going on. So Evan doesn't know that they eventually have to move. We'll have to wait and see what these guys have planned in the coming weeks of Sims Paradise. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.